friends, it's Miss Wendy, and today we are going to be making a confetti popper. I'm not going to pop it here because I don't want to make a mess, but look inside. Do you see some confetti? All right, maybe I will pop it. Here we go. Come join me and I'll show you how I made my confetti popper. So friends, in your bag you'll find the following items: 2 paper rolls, 2 sheets of star tissue paper, 1 sheet of white paper, 1 sheet of washi tape, 2 balloons, and 1 bag of confetti. You'll also need the following items: tape, glue, scissors, and a pencil. Let's clear off our workspace and get started. All right, friends, so we are actually going to start with our balloon. So take one of your balloons and tie a knot in it. And how you're going to do that is, what I do is I take the balloon in my left hand, and with my right hand I wrap around and put the end under my 2 fingers, and I just pull that knot. And now what you're going to do is just cut off the top of the balloon, cut it in half, and you can discard that top. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our paper roll, open up the balloon, stretch it out, and put it right over top of your paper roll. And now we're going to tape the end so that it stays nice and secure. All right, and use as much tape as you need to make sure that this is going to stay on. This part is going to be what you pop it with. All right, now if you just fold this paper in half the long way so that you get a long fold there, not on the short end but on the long end, and match up all of these corners and just open it up and cut this paper in half. We are going to then go ahead and glue this paper to our paper roll. So put some glue all over your paper here. And then put your paper roll on it. Try to center it as best you can. Line it up so that it is right on the edge and right on these edges. And go ahead and roll it. And try to just make it line up. If you have a little bit that hangs over, you can trim that. All right, and now I'm going to just tape that so that it stays. And next, we're going to bring over one of our sheets of tissue paper. And we're going to do the same kind of thing. We are going to find the end of this. And let's just make a mark with our pencil where the end of our roll is. So there we go. And let's just roll it up a little bit. And see where the end of your paper meets the other paper. And it's right about there. So if you want, you can take a ruler, or you can just freehand 2 straight lines like that, because we're going to cut out a rectangle. And now we're going to roll this up in the star paper just so that it looks pretty and festive. So the first thing I'm going to do is tape this. And by the way, if you don't want to cover it with stars, you can actually just decorate this white paper. And that would work too. And now, make sure that's nice and secure there, and then I'm going to keep rolling this until I reach the end. And I do have a little overlap, so I'm just going to tape this here. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut the overlap off. So I'm just going to trim this. And you could actually save this. This could be some of your confetti later. I'll show you how we're going to make confetti. I gave you some, but we're going to make some out of this tissue paper as well. All right. So there we are. The next thing, we're going to bring over our washi tape if you want to decorate your confetti popper even more. So I like this one. I did put tabs on here so that it's easier for you to find the end and to pull it off, and it should come right off. If you have any trouble with this tape, if it's not sticking well enough or anything, just go ahead and put some glue underneath it, and then it'll stick. So I put the part with the tab right here, and then I'm just going to cover that up with the other end of the tape. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. And I'm putting the part with the tab down first. And then I'm just going to line it up as best as I can. And wrap this around so that it's very sparkly. One of my favorite colors, sparkle. Okay, let's move that out of the way. And if you notice, you have enough supplies to make 2 of these. I'm just going to bring back some of my tissue paper here. And where we cut that, I'm just going to fold it and make another cut all the way down this edge here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to do 2 things with this part of the tissue paper. So like I said, we're going to make some confetti. But before we do that, we're going to make a big square out of this. And what you're going to do with it is just keep this over top of your confetti popper. So we're going to make a square that will hold your confetti in until you're ready to use it. Alright, so put that aside. And then with this, we're going to make some confetti. And you can use as much of this or as little as you want. I just wanted to show you the process. I'm just going to fold it up a couple times. Doesn't really matter how you fold it. And I'm going to cut some strips, and then I'm going to cut across. And you'll see we will have some confetti. So I'm just going to make some cuts in it, just small cuts. And watch this. Bring it the other way, we're going to cut. And we're going to end up with some confetti on our table. Like that. And that's, we're going to put some of that in our popper, right inside there. So you have lots of tissue paper confetti that you can make. And then we're also going to bring over our bag of confetti. And put some of that in as well. Now, before you pop your confetti, make sure that you're in a space where you can pop it, where it's going to be okay, and make sure you clean up after. So when you're ready, you can keep this on top of your confetti. If it doesn't stay, you can actually ball it up and put it inside, just to hold your confetti inside. But when you're ready to pop it, go ahead and take that out or off and pull back on your balloon and pop, just like that. If you do it on a surface where you can clean it up and put it back in, that's fun, and you can pop it again when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, pop, and pop. Now, time to make confetti popper number 2. Just follow the steps again. And remember to clean up. Recycle the things you can, throw away the rest, and clean up your space.
So I hope you had so much fun making your confetti popper. Thanks for joining me. Happy celebrations. Have a great day. Bye-bye.